So turn on your cameras and show me that you have a glass of water with you. Yesterday, I had asked all of you to store water in a copper glass or steel vessel. So I hope all of you have that ready. It is day 2 and it is going to be absolutely exciting. So before I go to the next part of the session, when we do affirmations, before we start the session, I want to understand from all of you, how has yesterday been for you? Now, there won't be a lot of changes in your body in just one day, but what are the small changes you feel? Could you feel a awareness inside your body? Could you feel good that you were able to meditate after so long? What are those little changes that you felt in your body? Please comment and tell me in the chat box. And I'm so proud of all 61 of you who have joined us today, 63 who have joined us today. It's beautiful. Yesterday, there were so many more people, but today it's only you. Let's see how long do all of you last in this journey. Okay. What are those little changes that you felt? Maybe you ate vegetables yesterday after a long time. So you're like, yeah, I ate salads. Maybe after a long time, you woke up at 5 a.m. and you felt good about it. What are those little changes? Okay, nice. It is very important to journal the part. Many of you skipped the journaling part, but the journaling part is very important because, like I said, chakras don't exist in your body. You have to believe in them, you have to visualize them. So it is very important to do the chakra part, the journaling part. Superb, Rakhi. I sent you a message also. That I'm so happy you're doing this. Lovely. Grounded is the word I was looking for. Beautiful. So today is day 2, and today we go towards our sacral chakra. Okay. Sacral chakra, for women, it's easy. It's right next to your womb, or for others, right below your belly button. Exactly below your belly button is where your sacral chakra does. Today, I will show you also when we meditate. Now, the sacral chakra is called the heart of creativity. It is the core of sensuality, the core of all of this. Okay. So it is, first of all, I want you to run your awareness through this chakra. Feel it right below your belly button. Okay. Like I said, these chakras don't exist in real life. You have to feel them. So if you have a balanced chakra, you have always very strong desires. You are very passionate about yourself. You connect, you interact with others. You have a sense of good self. You have very good vibes about yourself. You have a lot of self-love. You nurture yourself. You are, sexually open and active. You are, in good terms with your creativity, body, energy. You are passionate. If your chakra is blocked, you have low libido. You have a fear of intimacy. You don't like touching people. You don't have creativity. Suddenly you want to be isolated. If at the same time it is too open, you are very over emotional. You get very compulsive behavior. You feel tense, frustrated, all those feelings. You get manipulative. So I'll give you an example to show you. There are some people who are usually very cheery and brightful, but then you have met them after a very long time and they've suddenly started isolating themselves. They've suddenly got into, I would rather live alone, I would do it. That is because of a chakra imbalance. So like I keep saying, there is both good and and bad of it. If it is too low, you will have no creativity drive. If it is too high, you will become obsessed with things. So if you have an over smoking habit, drinking habit, too much of binge eating, too much of binge stress buying, that is because your chakra is imbalanced. It is overstimulated. You want to buy more, you want to get more. Anyone who is too much involved in their pleasures are these kind of people. This chakra is also called the Swadhisthana chakra. Okay. So firstly, tell me, do you think your chakra is blocked? Your chakra is closed, blocked or closed? Is it open or is it over open? Quickly tell me, what do you think about this chakra? It is the second chakra of it is. I'll tell you a little more into detail in a while. Okay. So physical symptoms of this is a very common disease that most of us have are PCOD. PCOD, kidney, bladder problems, urinary tract problem, ovarian problems, problems to conceive, chronic lower back problem. All of these are sacral chakra problems. Impotence in man and in men and women, lack of sexual desire, depression, all of this is sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is like the, the feminine chakra of your body. It is the chakra that helps you get your sensuality, helps you build there. Okay. So if you have a lot of gynecological issues, if you face from general gynecological issues like conceiving, like this is the chakra that you need to work on. Okay. So I'm going to share, let me show you where exactly is this chakra as well. So as you can see, it is right below your belly button. Sit straight and try to create an awareness around that region. This is the heart. This is the core of your sensuality. What makes you a woman? It is the core of your creativity. What brings creativity into your life? All right. So we will start with some affirmations to get in there. Just give me 1 minute. Take your paper. Have a sip of water. So you often I'll explain you a couple of things as we go along. Many married women, after having kids, after a certain period in marriage, they lose their drive, their intimacy drive. They don't want to connect with their partner anymore physically. They feel lack of physical energy. All of this is because of this. It's about cycle of birth and all this. That is why you need to cleanse your chakra after this. Women during pregnancy might feel a very heavy drive. They might feel very overexcited and over triggered. Again, that is because it is the same core in your body that is responsible. Yesterday, on the day one, I had given an example. Creative people are very often over sexually charged. They either do a lot of drugs, they either get into a lot of sexual activities because these are closely related to yourself. Okay. Yes, Muskan, it is correct. All of these are connected with gods, etc. But I am not going to cover that part. And yes, the color is orange. You might have noticed already from me, the color is orange. This color is orange, the color of vibrancy, the color of brightness. Yes. Okay. Sacral chakra, sacred chakra. Can you see my screen? Some issue has happened. Wait. By the way, all of you who had joined 15 minutes before, I had played for you the warm chakra. The warm sounds I had played for you, which some of you have already heard and probably feel a little more connected. So all of you should join at least by 45 to hear all of this. Okay, let's go. I am creative and full of great ideas. I am creative and full of great ideas. I am inspired and energized. I honor my sacred sensuality. If you don't feel like, dressing up, if you suddenly feel like you used to be a person who used to love dressing up, love going out, but suddenly you don't feel like dressing up anymore, you just wear the same clothes, this is the chakra that might be playing in place. If suddenly you are no longer interested in shopping, no longer interested in buying new clothes, getting up every day, you're wearing the same clothes, this could be the reason. Okay. I feel joyful, energetic, and alive. Many of you, including me, who have overstimulated sacral chakra, cannot control their emotions. They cry too easily, they laugh too easily. Balanced and healthy way. So if you have a lot of mood swings, we are usually told it might be because of PCOD. It might be because of PMSing. All of this comes from where? The sacral chakra. So if you PMS, if you have mood swings before your periods, if you have a lot of this, I had very terrible mood swings. It is because some months back, it came to me that maybe my sacral chakra has a problem. So I started working on balancing it. Now I am pretty okay. I listen to my body and give it what it needs. I am worthy of being desired. I am comfortable with my body. I am open, honest, passionate. I am in perfect harmony. So now take a deep breath and first start with giving your body a compliment. Not like, you have a good, nice sense of humor, you have a good mind. Give yourself a physical compliment. For example, I love your cute butt. I love my abs. I love my chest. I love the way my arms look. I love my neck. Give yourself a nice compliment. Maybe you can share it in this group as well. What is a compliment? You have to own it. Your body is yours. Okay, own it. Give yourself a nice compliment, a nice wholehearted compliment, a compliment that you want your partner to give you. Yes, I love my eyes. I love my arms. Maybe it will be a little difficult to you to give it. I know so many of us look at our bodies so negatively. It comes from this. I love my eyes and my smile. Okay. All of you are on face and the skin down. Talk about your legs. I have nice calf muscles. Beautiful, Rohan. Nice. I love it. Yes, this is the way you should be talking. I love my sculpted body. I love my nails. I love my collarbones. Beautiful. I love my skin complexion. For a very long time, I used to have a very negative self-image and I used to feel like I have a very dark skin because in North, a lot of people made fun of me and all this, but now I've accepted it. It's such a big thing. Yes, I love my skin. I love my teeth. Beautiful. Whatever in your body, I love my arms. Even if you don't feel beautiful, it's okay. Give it for you. I love my long neck. Yes. Superb. So many of us have issues with the chest size. My chest is too big, too small. Give yourself a compliment. I'm happy with it. My waist, my skin, super. Give yourself a hug. I love you, body. I love you. Okay. Super. So we started with the self-love journey. A very big part of this is so you can, if you are understanding this class better, you will get in that all of this is related. When we feel undesirable, when we feel like, we are not there, why? It's because we have a low self-worth of our body. So all of these things are very, very closely linked. If you start loving your body, if you start loving it, you automatically get it. Mood swings, etc., PMS hormones, all of this do it. So when you practice this chakra, when you start embracing more of these practices like love, this, all of this will get in there. You'll get there, Alaka. I am not saying chakra is a substitute for medical help, but it will really help. Like my mood swings are so much better now. I used to have extreme mood swings. Okay, let's start. I am happy that you people are able to recognize now what is wrong, where is the body. This is the chakra that is mostly problematic in women. There is also an issue here of the element. I will come to it in a while. It's the water element. Okay, you can take a screenshot of the affirmations, otherwise I'll share it. So let's understand this Swadhisthana chakra. So this is also very easy to make. First, make one circle, another coinciding circle. Okay. Then one circle out. And this has 6 petals. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I'll explain you, of course, what is all of this. The reason why there is so much symbols associated with it is because, it doesn't exist in the body. So we have to, so to help people visualize it, they had to make a lot of colors. They had to get a lot of designs to this so that people can relate to this more easily. When I used to attend these chakra webinars, nobody used to talk about the significance of all of these. And then later I had to read a lot to understand that where it is. Okay, so let's start. The concentric circles talk about the moon flow. Okay, the decline and the rise of the moon. So now when I'm telling you, you will understand a lot of things, how periods are in moon cycles, how, according to some people say that on full moon, many people experience a very turbulent mood swing. Recently only we had a full moon and many of my friends were telling in the group that I'm feeling very over agitated today. I'm feeling this because again, moods and all. This big circle is the cyclical nature of death and rebirth. So I said, no, after most of you who have had kids might have felt a certain low drop in your creativity and your sensuality after having kids. Yes, that is because it's a cyclical nature. After one nature of birth, you have to revive it again. Many women tell me after having kids, I don't feel connected to my husband anymore. Or, husbands are like, I don't feel connected. It is because of this. Okay. The color orange is of activity and vitality. Okay. These 6 petals represent 6 evils or 6 negative energies in our body. What do you think these negative energies can be? I'll give you one. Anger. What are the negative energies that it could be? Laziness, lust, ego. So you all know about the 6 sins and all. Good. Educated classes come today. Nice. Anger, hatred, jealousy, cruelty, desire, and pride. So it is similar in Hindi. If you have been reading a little bit of English literature or Hindi literature, Bible says of 7 sins: lust, gluttony, greed, laziness, wrath, envy, pride. Okay. In what do you say? Even in our Hindu culture, we have 7 sins that we talked about: ripu, anger, and also these are very connected to each other. So that is why we know for a fact that, these are true because they are in so many literature. They are so much there. There's so much social proof of this existing. Okay. Some questions have come. Desire is a head or seat. Again, very good question, Manali. Desire is a right skill when done and correct. But desire for things like pleasure, desire for things and over desire can also be negative. Right? Desire here is it's not being used in that simple terms of passion, compassion. These are being used in terms of when you desire for things that do not belong to you. When you desire for things that are not there. Okay, jealousy, greed, most of you have got it. Super. Okay. All right. So yesterday I had missed out something. The root chakra affirmation is I am. I am grounded. I am. It is an existence chakra. It is about you feel grounded, you feel present, you feel there. The sacral chakra affirmation is I feel. Because it is all about feelings. It is all about feelings, expressions, emotions. So chakra is I feel. Okay. So let's get to the food part. For food, of course, today you will have orange vegetables or orange fruits, fish and seafood if you are a non-vegetarian, nuts and seeds. I'll tell you a little bit in detail. Just write all this down, then I'll tell you. The mudra is related to this. I'll show you. So the element is water. By the way, sip some water. I'd asked you to store some water in a jar. Have some water. Affirmation. We have done this before. I am worthy. I am a work of art. Whatever your affirmation from the list you said, the frequency in which this reverts to is 417. The sound is warm. Warm. So we had recently done, if you had joined a little before, we had done a meditation. So it's warm. Warm. Yes. Okay. In the male body also, it is mostly to do with creativity. It's got to do with sexual frustration. Mostly with men, it is overstimulated when they have an overtly sex drive, when they have, more, what do you say, more energy, more aggression, more of this, that is associated with them. Fish and seafood. If that is, of course, if you are a non-vegetarian and you can have it. Otherwise, nuts and seeds. Another category here, which I did not want to add because you might get confused and you'll ask me where to get. It is fermented foods. Nowadays, there is a trend of kombucha. If today you can get, if you like kombucha, I am a very big fan of kombucha, only that it is pretty expensive. If you can get some kombucha, today you can have it. Kanji, that purple carrot kanji that we did, all of these are good for this fermented food. Idli, yes, idli dosa. Okay. Frequencies, you Google on it, you get and you will find songs when you do it. Acha, kombucha, you'll get it. See, if you don't have kombucha near your house, if you can't find it, you can let it go. You can eat dosa or something. Just that kombucha is becoming very popular. That is why I mentioned it. Okay. What are the orange vegetables you can eat? Carrot, pumpkin. You can have, what do you say, sweet potato, orange fruit, peach, persimmon if you know it, papaya, common things. Okay. Fermented fruits, bread is fermented, idli, pickles. You can have pickles today. When we are pregnant or when we have periods, don't you want to crave for something like a pickle? You always crave for things in cravings. Again, this. Mango also works. Mango, I would suggest keep it for tomorrow. Yellow chakra we'll also need, but yes, today you can have mango also. Tofu, cheeses, yogurt. Okay. Then nuts and seeds. They have a lot of fatty oil that is good for you. Cashew, chia seeds, then your peanuts, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. Okay. Fish and seafood according to your wish. Okay. Okay. Because this is the hormonal main of the hormone changes and all, you should Rohan then be able to see a correlation that whatever science is saying, Ayurveda or these principles talk about the same thing, because hormonal balance is all about from this area. PCOD, PMSing, all of this come from the same area. So if you can detox it, it's called detox in science, it's called chakra cleansing, it's all the same. Okay, this should be a wow moment for most of you who have hormonal problems, who have excessive hair growth. PCOD is such a lifestyle disease. Most of us have this chakra, this, okay? So absolutely. Yes, meditation with this balances it, as well as a diet, as well as self-awareness like journaling. All of it is together. So today we will do a very different kind of meditation. As you know, every day I will take you through a different meditation. Today the element is water. So we will do a little water-based meditation. Okay. So let's start with a blank page where you just let your pen flow. Just go with whatever comes to your mind. Let it just get on the paper, let it get in on there. I'll tell you the mudra. Just let it flow in whatever direction you want to go it. See this as your block chakra itself. How would your block chakra be? Be all chaotic, all wild. Just let it go. By the way, this chakra, yesterday I told you that the root chakra is most active when we are below 7 years. This is when we are 7 to 18, when hormones are most raging, when things are going off in your body the most. Okay. Let's make a little more sense out of this. Let's try to build better ones. Let's make waves. Just like a river, an ocean flowing. Keep doing this. Bruce Lee says, be like water, be flexible, be flowing. If you are in a container, you take the shape of the container. Have a sip of water while you do this. Keep doing this. I have to reboot the system for a once, so keep doing this. keep making these waves. Follow the pattern. Just get lost into them, these sinusoidal waves. All of these things are actually related to each other. Some are astrological, some of this mostly related to each other. Jay, I mentioned, right? I'm rebooting my system. Keep drawing waves. You don't have to depend on me. You know how to make waves. Just make normal waves. Don't have to worry about me or doing it. It's the same thing. Just keep making pattern of waves in your screen. Get lost into it. Don't look at it to my screen. Just draw a lot of waves. If your sheet is finished, go to a new sheet. Let it flow. Let it go. Yes, it's like go to the flow with the water. You're understanding the flow of the water. Just take a deep breath and think of water. Think of walking in it. Think of flowing with it. Think of reaching there. A good way to do this is think of a day when you had gone to a beach or, next to a river. What did you feel like that day? What was happening to you that day? How do you feel the sound of water in it? That would be a good way to get there and doing it. Imagine as if you're walking across the side of a river. Just keep walking. In 1 minute, I'll tell you why we are doing this. What is there? I'm going to get there. So just like the sea, your mind is turbulent. It is so much full of this. Your chakra is like a sea. So far, you have been making the patterns of sea in it because all of it is chaotic, all of it is there. But now we will reach to a peaceful river where the water is flowing at a gentle speed, at a more relaxing speed, at a more there. If you have been to a beach or a river, you can relate. Otherwise, just think of very active water. Just think of water falling from a waterfall. From this, so much energy, chaos, and sound is happening. And think of a still water surface where it's going, the calm, the peace of it. So right now, I will be sharing my screen and we will be drawing absolutely straight lines, just like we would do for water. Have a sip of water because it's very important in today's session. We are going to be all about water today. Just relate to this feeling of this, try it. So we will be now making straight lines. We started from a place of utter chaos. Then we started calming ourselves down with sea waves, waves that come and go, touch your feet, walk behind. Then we connected them more into better form of waves. We started resonating our thoughts and energy. And now we'll try to make these broken lines. Just like a still surface, just like the flow of it. These lines have to be just straight and equidistant. Do this for one page and then we will make straight, absolutely straight lines with this. So when you are done with it, now there's an absolute stillness in your mind. We started from a place of chaos. We started from utter sound, utter noise, waves crashing, waves reaching out to each other. And then finally, we reached to a place of calm. That is what you have to do with your mind and with your chakra. We started with utter chaos, a lot of things happening, and slowly, we have calmed it down to do it. I will be sharing these audios in the chat. You can listen to these audios and you can practice this. So now, feel this. I mean, some of you might still be in the beach mode. You might still be in the waves mode when heavy waves are crashing. Some of you might have reached that peaceful bank of a river where the water is just flowing. Some of you might have reached to a small pool where the water is still. Which stage are you in? Are there waves crashing? Is there a stillness or is there a smoothness to it? Are you a sea, a river, or a pool? So yesterday I was telling everybody has a different form of meditation that works for them. They have a different form of meditation and all. You will discover your meditation soon. Whichever works for you, you'll get there. So we'll be covering different forms of meditation every day, and you can find out what works the most for you. Okay. So let's get on to it. Now we will practice our mudra and chanting. Now there are many different forms of mudras that you will learn. Some of them will say that the Swadhisthana mudra is like this. Some of them will do a different Shakti mudra. But today we will do a very simple, my favorite Shakti mudra, which is just put your hands like this and cup it. Just support one hand and all. This is the hand you will see. So when women are usually pregnant on their belly, on their womb, this is the kind of doing it. And you have to place it right next to your belly button. So if your belly button is here, put it on your lap gently. Okay, like you're giving your belly button a love, a surrounding, or this, just gently on your lap like this. Okay, this mudra, the Shakti mudra. Okay, put it on this. Okay. So we will do the chant here is Vam. Okay. Vam. 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 Okay. Clear your throat. Have a sip of water. And this water is very mandatory here, the stored water, because right after the meditation, we'll do something magical with this water. It's going to be very exciting for all of you. So, Vam. Vam. Okay, have a sip of water. Not interlocking. Keep it one next to each other, support it. It's not this. Okay, it's not this. Interlocking blocks the energy. How will this flow? Flow, right? Flow. Put it on your sacral area. Superb. But before we start, let's just take a deep breath. Relax yourself as you exhale. It would be a good visualization if you feel that your feet are touching water, if you are inside a water body, if you're floating, if you are inside the water, this would be a good way to get through this. Some of you are already feeling very connected to the water, so you can take this meditation a little further and think that you are inside a water body floating. Okay, now close your eyes. I want you to think of yourself as a baby. Keep that in your spine should be straight and your hands in the sacral mudra. I want you to think of yourself as a child, not even born yet. When you were inside your mother's womb, floating, unaware of where the world is, what the world is. All you focused on was survival, of breathing. You were connected to just one sound, your mother's heart. You were floating. Think of that security you felt that time, that comfort you felt that time. Immerse yourself. Free your body into this. Let your body flow into this. We will now be doing the chanting. You will be hearing the sounds of Lam. Just follow the sounds of Lam with you. Do this. If you can, I would recommend please keep your eyes closed for this meditation. Just follow the sounds. Inhale, and as you exhale, emit the sound Bam. Stretch it for as long as you can and comfortable with it. You don't have to go necessarily with the pace of this. Keep your spine straight and your focus on your chakra. Bring your focus, your awareness, your body to this chakra. Feel a deep sense of gratitude towards your body. As the sound warm is generating across the waves as they are hitting across your body, feel a deep sense of creativity. Fill your body with this orange deep light. Light up your sacral chakra. Let a wave, let a flow of sensuality fall through across your body. Feel the waves of creative energy, of passion, of excitement flow through your body. If somebody looked at you right now, they will see orange light emitting outside of you. In your own time, start rubbing your arms, start rubbing your hands, and put it right below your navel button, your belly button, and tell yourself, I love my body. I love my inner goddess or inner god. I love my creativity. I love my sensuality. I love my body. I love my inner god. I love my creativity. I love my sensuality. Rub your palms again. This time, put it on your face, on your eyes. Gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me in this simple meditation process. I feel very connected to this mantra. I feel very connected to this particular frequency. Across these 5 days, we will do different frequencies and you will see some of them match more towards you. How does it feel? Peaceful? I can see a smile radiate from some of your faces. Beautiful. Have some water. Okay. Now I want you to take a small piece of paper, like tear a part of your paper. You could also, what do you say? If you have a sticky note next to you, that would also do. Otherwise, simply take a piece of paper. Okay. So I'll show you this exercise. It's there. There should be tears in your eyes. If there are tears in your eyes, that means this is working because it's all about water meditation, right? If tears are coming out, that means your chakra is getting opening up, closing like a lotus, just like somebody mentioned. I am very, very happy that you people are able to get it. For those who are not getting these changes, it's okay, it will come. Like I said, some people it starts like this, some people it takes time to build it. So I'm showing you the exercise now. You can do it after the class and you'll have to share it. Take a piece of paper. And on this piece of paper, I want you to write using either a red crayon either a red pen, sketch pen, any pen, okay, orange, red, something like this. The reason why I want you to do it in color is because just think, I'm asking you to think of a tiger, okay, just think of a tiger. What will you see? You will see an orange tiger. Very few of you will see white and black tiger. That's because your mind also sees in colors. It also thinks in colors. When you dream, it's in colorful. When you visualize, it's in colorful. It's not black and white, right? Ina, that's okay. That's just a reaction. Have some water, you'll be fine. So use a pen and a colored this. Write the things that we had said to us. I love my body. I love my creativity. I love my sensuality. I love my inner goddess or god for you. Okay. So you will have something like this on a piece of paper written. Right? So now in this second step, you have to wrap it against the water bottle or the water you drink it with a tape. I love my body. I love my creativity. I love my sensuality. I love my inner goddess. Inner goddess. Okay, so I am telling you about these affirmations, but you can choose any of the affirmations that I had mentioned in the morning. Any of it will do. Take some tape. And secure it around your water bottle. You are literally manifesting your water into water, manifesting your dreams, your affirmations onto water. And secure it like this. Okay. I love my inner goddess. So you are making your water, your affirmations enter your water, and this water enters you. Beautiful way, isn't it, to introduce this? So you can choose any of the affirmations, you do it. This glass of water, this jar of water, keep it only for you. Do not let anyone touch it. Do not let it anyone doing it. If you want to make it waterproof, just put a lot of tape around it and keep it with you. Okay, and all through the day today, you have to share a picture of this, by the way, with me that you have done this activity. Sip from it. Absolutely, Dhanashri. Water has its memory. And this is what we are doing this. We are giving water our best intentions. So Priyanka, I will recommend plastic is not a natural element. Our body doesn't recognize plastic as it. It's best if you could do it in a copper, steel, or copper, metal, or a glass jar. That would be best. You can also use a glass one if you don't have a copper, steel, or in it. Plastic, please refrain. We always say plastic, we don't want to enter our body. Absolutely, Ritika. Earthen bottle is even better. We always talk about we don't want plastics to enter our body, right? So how can we get this? Terracotta, earth, absolutely. These are all good sources. Okay. So this is the end of this session. We have done an affirmation. We have got into this activity. We have manifested. We have affirmed. A lot of things have happened today. So a couple of things if you want to do to increase your this spirit, to increase your sacral vibration. If you are married, if you have a partner, connect with them today in a more intimate, in a more deep way. This is an exercise for all of you to do. Just go up to them, walk up to them, tell them what you love about them, what you do it. Maybe join your hands together, look into each other's eyes, have a meaningful, deep, intimate connection. Okay. Another thing you can do is I want you to, this might seem a little too traumatic for some of you. You might be like, oh my God, can I do this? Can I do this? I want you to look into the mirror, completely strip off yourself, in your birthday suit, the way you were born, absolutely bare, naked. Look into a mirror. Look into a mirror and look at all body parts of you and fall in love with yourself. Many of us, I know, have body issues and we don't look at our body. We try to avoid it. If we take a photograph, we'll take it off our face because we are not comfortable. But remember what we said yesterday, each cell of your body is living for your well-being. So completely strip. This might be a little disturbing for some of you to do because of the body issues and all, but completely strip off yourself, look into a mirror and reflect on each of your body part and say, this looks amazing. My shoulders look hot. My chest looks sexy. My stomach looks amazing. My thighs look great. Treat yourself like the inner goddess that you always wanted to be. Give yourself these compliments. Do a complete body scanning from top to bottom. Might be very difficult today. Try it again tomorrow. Then day again. Because when you embrace your body hears, your body thinks, oh, this person loves me so much. Let me reward it with something. Let me give it a prize. Let me give it this. Okay, how many of you will do this? Give me an eye if you are going to do this. How many of you will do this today? All of you should do this. We often forget with age and all to look at our body, to reflect at it, to do this. This is a great exercise for all of you. Okay? Super. Just do this. It might be very difficult. You might look at your day and like, I have nothing to give myself a compliment for. I feel fat. I feel ugly. No, you are you. You are not fat. You are not short. You are not dark. You are not ugly. You are you. And you is beautiful. You is amazing. You is wonderful. You is you. Okay. Now let's do the quickly. We have run a just 1 second. We are going to do the difficult part of it now, which is journaling, which is writing about what we feel. Many of you yesterday said, I'm not able to write. I'm not able to get it there. We'll get there. Okay, it's going to be okay. Have some water. Keep sipping water. Today is the day of sipping this magical water. It's absolute magic. All the good wishes that you have inside you, all this manifestation that you did have transferred to this water. Yes, if you are not able to cry, it is because this chakra is blocked. And at the same time, if you cry too easily, if anything happens and you start tearing up, it is this chakra is disbalanced. So you need to work on this chakra the most. For me, this chakra was the one that had more problem. I'm an overly creative person. As you can see in my job and all this, I'm an overly creative person. So this chakra also meant that since I was over creative, I was also over simulated. I would cry a lot. I would cry easily. I would fall into this. But with this, I've been able to do it. So if you are overly crying, it's over simulated. If you are absolutely not crying, it's blocked. So do the water meditation every day. Listen to the lamb chanting, warm chanting, sorry, and you'll get there. But today's journaling prompts are actually easy. The first one is, how do I express myself creatively? Here you will write about what are the different forms you use to creativity usually. Maybe you cook and show your creativity. Maybe you show your creativity through art. Maybe through your talking. Okay, 2. What makes me feel joyful or gives me pleasure? And be honest about it. It could be drinking for you, it could be smoking, it could be, sexual adventures. What makes you feel joyful and gives you pleasure? It could be eating a chocolate cake for that matter. 3. When was the last time I felt alive, passionate, and abundant? Fourth is a very important point, and especially for men and women both. Men also forget this stage in their life, and so do women. What makes me, this is going to feel a little uncomfortable for you, but I am not feeling uncomfortable. I want you to do this. What makes me feel sexy? Okay. And you know this word, you know it, you know this. If you are not okay with this word, there is no reason you should not be okay with this. What makes me feel sensual? One of the biggest taboos in society is this itself. We are made to feel ashamed when we embrace our sensuality, our inner goddess, or all of this. Should not feel taboo about it. It's a part of your body. It's a part of your need. You should be okay to do this. 5th, what does my inner child want? What are those creative things you as a child always wanted to do? Or things that your inner child still wants to do? Maybe, cut your hair. Maybe go to Disneyland. Okay. How can I free it? So you can choose one prompt, or you can choose many of these prompts. You can choose all of this and get it there. Okay. Absolutely, there are fears. That is the chakra being blocked, but write it and give it there. It is Muskan. Loneliness is more of the Anahata heart chakra when you have love. But yes, this is when you isolate this chakra as somewhat feeling to related to isolating yourself, getting there. That is the session. Okay.